Okay, today we are playing a game on Busan. We are in the Silver SI range, and we were playing 2 rounds as Hammond and 1 round as Roadhog, with special guest my actual human son, or at least the upper half of his head for a little while. No sound for today's game, because past me was watching a video about miniature painting, apparently. So, the audio is not particularly usable. So, Mecha base first. Winston's coming in. We're going to bump their team into ours. We bumped Reinhardt in. Not much has come of this, because Tracer is actually killing our Mercy right now. Oh, there's a Genji as well. That's all very inconvenient. Alright, we're very low. We're scampering down here for this large health kit. Oh my god, Tracer's still after us. Look at all these beautiful mechs that'll never be in the game. She really wants it. Alright, she's used recall. Okay, that's very brave. Okay, we do have adaptive shield, actually. Oh, we used it there. I was going to say amazing self-restraint to not use... Oh, damn. That's amazing self-restraint to not use adaptive shield for so long, but then we used it there anyway. Oh, okay, alright, we got it. Are we on console? I think we're on console today, actually. Mostly going off the aim, which seems very console-esque. There's also a lot of names with numbers in them, which is usually indication of being on console. Actually, I can check. I still know where this email is. Hold on. Was this console? Hold on. That doesn't say. We'll have to go back to the last one. I don't know. The email doesn't say. Note the email does not say. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Irrelevant. It looks like we're on console. Oh, there he goes. Goodbye, my son. So, Reinhardt's not having a good time up here. Oh, Lucio, what a hero. So, Winston's up to no good up there as well. Okay. So, their team is kind of inconvenient for us to do a whole lot about as Hammond, because Hammond doesn't exactly bring much to killing people like Tracer and Genji, really. The rest of their team is kind of getting bullied around by our Tracer right now. So there isn't really too much for us to do, really. We might as well just go and try and bonk into some people, get some ult charge as much as we can anyway. They've got an Ana, whom of course we can try to bully. Oh, their Tracer actually just changed to Soldier, so suddenly there's more people for us to try and bully. Chasing after the Winston, I'm not really super about, because, like, we don't really bring too much to helping kill Winston, really. I'd rather try and bully around, like, the Ana or the Soldier, personally. Roadhog's after us. Okay, he used his hook right there, so we don't have to be too afraid right now. He's also forgotten we exist, because object permanence is non-existent. He has now remembered we exist, because we're shooting him again. So we're spending we're spending a lot of time focusing the tanks in this one, but, like, if we're gonna do that, why don't we just change to a different tank? You know, if we want to try and bully around other tanks, we might as well be Roadhog right now. Right now we're playing Hammond, so we should be trying to bully around the people who are more vulnerable to us, like their Ana and their Soldier. Ana's also their main healer, so if we try and bully her around, she has to spend time acknowledging us instead of healing her team, in which case they're just left with the, Lucio heals, which is quite tragic, of course. We got purpled right there. We didn't use the adaptive shield, which, you know, we should have done. We were purple, so no guarantee we live regardless. We also could have just, like, we could have adaptive shield and rolled away. We did actually start ulting, so we might not actually used whole hog to kill us. I didn't notice. So we might not have gotten away anyway, but we did have adaptive shield on our grappling hook. We could have tried it a little harder to get away, at least. It's okay, we're going to get back fast. Oh, stop to bring the Mercy with us. Okay, good. Soldier's got his ult built up, but they don't have a lot of time left now, and Ana just died, so things are not exactly looking great for them. Just, like, sitting around shooting their shields, like, you know, why are we doing that? You know, that's not really what Hammond's about. Right now, we're very close to having our ultimate, so bullying around Roadhog right now makes more sense, because we can build up minefields. We died. Attack visor. So, especially on a map like Mecha Base, where a high ground control is actually pretty important, because you've got this giant dish that is the point, and then all the high ground just kind of encircling it. High ground control is pretty important on Mecha Base, and we've largely been just ignoring that. Now we're getting that soldier down. Now he's down there. Now we're after the soldier. He's not happy about it. Yeah, we fucking got that boy. Oh, here's Anna as well. Yeah, now we're playing Hammonds. Alright, bonked the monkey. Both teams have got sound barrier now. Neither team's really got any ultimates built up right now, but they're getting dangerously close to their nano blade, which is concerning. Not that we can know that, of course. It's just something you're omnipresently concerned about. Again, we didn't use our adaptive shield right there, even though things started getting dicey. I would have used it as soon as Soldier came into view, really, because, like, these are the two people I'm going to stick around and fight. I'm going to use the adaptive shield and just fight them. And then when we're purple as well, it's, like, definitely time. That being usually the scariest point for any tank when you're purple. Doc Feel Good is probably not feeling too good about that one. We won. We got the mecha base. Great job, boys. Now, I did say we were playing 2 rounds as Hammond. Oh, this is a 15-minute video exactly. That's absolutely delightful. So I sort of spoiled how the outcome of this round is going to be, didn't I? Because we're playing 3 rounds. Whatever. It's irrelevant. We're playing 3 rounds. Remember when we used to go to 5 rounds on these maps? Weren't those the days? So, you know, that could have gone better. So, rather than doing this, right, what we do right here, I forgot to start the pen. I'm actually not on the right kind of it's not going to pick up a pen, is it? Because I'm doing a window capture right now instead of a display capture. God fucking damn it. Alright, that's okay. That's okay. We can just change over to the other scene. That didn't go too well either, did it? Oh, everything's going to turn on now. God damn it. Why is the display capture on this one not working? God damn it, what a disaster. Oh my god. Ah, it's because that's on top of that. Nope, it didn't give a fuck. Okay. Never mind, we're not drawing anything today, I suppose. So instead of going up the right side at them, they're not looking at us, they're all looking straight at the point right now. We could do a loop around the back and then, like, fully bonk them off of the high ground. Because, like, coming in from the angle we go at, it's going to be a lot harder to actually push them off of the high ground. If we do a full loop behind them, we can just go, like, bonk right behind them off the high ground. Either way, we're in there. We started shooting them. Anna died. That's the important thing, really. Winston, oh, fuck, oh god, that's getting scary. So we didn't have adaptive shield that time. We did have a grappling hookup, and we could, of course, change into a ball. So we could have tried to roll away from the Symmetra at the very least, who was doing most of the damage to us right there. In general, so far, prioritize self-preservation a little bit higher when playing Hammond. We've spent a lot of time, like, not using adaptive shield when we could have done, and, like, not trying to, like, get away from the very dangerous situations. Alright, she's dead. So, Roadhog, quite scary. He's not looking at us, he's more concerned with Symmetra right now. Symmetra's now dead, of course. We're fucking dead now, though. So, like, this just feels very aimless, like we don't have a firm idea of what we're trying to do right now. Right now, we have 236 health, so what we should be trying to do right now is heal. Especially since Adaptive Shield is currently on cooldown. But, like, this all feels very aimless, where it's just kind of like, I'm just gonna, like, go in for the sake of it. I mean, we're gonna go for Roadhog. I'm like, nah, I didn't fully commit to that one. It felt very aimless, and like we didn't really know what we were trying to do at the time. Their team has become, like, harder for us to bully around again, because now they have Anna Symmetra. Symmetra is usually harder to bully around than someone like Soldier is, just because she'll burr a hole straight through your fucking skull, which Soldier could feasibly do as well, but they tend to panic and start just sprinting away from you more frequently, whereas Symmetra doesn't have that option, so they tend to just sit and fight you. And if you're a big tank, it's not too hard to start just brrr straight through the side of you, you know? Haha, laser go brrr. Oh, we almost got the Genji, but then he got nano boosted, which means he's now going to use Dragon Blade and probably kill a few people. We got their Anna. Great job, great job. Minefield does some work. People just walk into mines all the time. Surprisingly, Nano Blade only resulted in 1 death. Again, we need to try and heal right now, really, because, like, we do all this. Oh god, we're taking a lot of damage, Currently at 200 health, no adaptive shield, so Roadhog comes over and we're fucking dead. When there's somebody on their team like Roadhog, when you're a big beefy boy like Hammond, you gotta be real careful how much you're doing when you got low health, because if he sees a big boy rolling around with like 200 health, you're fucking dead. You're getting hooked and you're getting killed. He might not even have to hook you, depending on, like, where you are, if you're somebody big like Hammond. So it's not exactly hard to hit Hammond with a shotgun most of the time, you know? So he's after us. I think he just used his hook right there, which gives us a little bit of free time. We're now, of course, going to start playing Hammond. This is, of course, peak physical performance. In all seriousness, the spinning around the point like that is not usually especially helpful unless it's just like stalling time and you're trying to hang on for as long as you possibly can. Because you're just kind of like pushing people around, like aimlessly. It's not really working towards anything except kind of being annoying. And generally in video games, the more focused purpose you have in what you're doing, the better. So we just tried to roll straight into them, and it didn't really go too well. Mercy miraculously managed to revive us. Understand also we did want to try and... Bob just absolutely fucking annihilated Symmetra, is what it looked like right there. Like, right in the middle of the minefield. Pretty brutal looking. Pretty brutal looking. Shame we can't hear it, but, you know, past me's an idiot like that. Whatever. Oh, no. Okay, yep. Oh, we're fucking out of there, boys. We're fucking out of there. Thanks, Roadhog. It's hard to pin Hammond into the corner like that as Roadhog. He just rolls, well, doesn't roll in midair, does he? He just flies away. Hamsters are surprisingly aerodynamic, it turns out. So, very scary, we're very low. We're not too long for this world right now. At this point, it's just like, touch the point as best you can. Oh, we got back again! Oh my goodness, look at that. I was just gonna start skipping to the next round. We actually managed to make it back again. So we're trying to break the turrets before we really do anything. This is where spinning around the point is fine. You know, now we're just trying to survive and stall it out. But it's not, you know, we knew how that one was going to turn out for a little while there. So, now, the Roadhog segment. I would have changed off Hammond in the second round faster, also. Just generally with Hammond, we felt very aimless and very... all over the place, just kind of like rolling around the map, waiting to see what would happen, really, rather than trying to actually, like, make something happen. It became fairly obvious during the second round that not much was really gonna come of playing Hammond, because there weren't too many people that, like, they were too, like, tightly knit to really bully anybody around, and, like, the only, like, really good target left for us at that point was Anna. So... I would have changed off Hammond in the second round sooner, but, like, you get this way with Hammond where you're just kind of, like, bounce around the map like the ball you are, like, something's gonna happen, I'm just gonna try and, like, bash people around and see what happens, you know? But, like, every hero, try and have a plan with what you're trying to accomplish, rather than just, like, rolling around hoping something happens. You want to be trying to make something happen as much as you can. Sometimes you're not really in a position to be able to do that. Sometimes you do just have to kind of, like, wait for an opportunity and, like, poke and prod as much as you can. But generally, you want to be trying to make something happen rather than waiting for something to happen. Because waiting for things to happen will only get you so far. So there's a Reaper on their team. This is not that scary for us as Roadhog anymore. Roadhog is now a lot better at killing Reaper than he used to be. He could do it before as well, but it was... more skill-focused than it is now. It still is, but, like... if you're playing Roadhog right now, you're not really afraid of anybody, are you? To be honest. So that happened. Yeah, this is just a lot of people around us right now. If we killed the Moira faster, you know, this would have probably gone better. But then, like, we miss a bunch of shots, we're in the middle of everybody. When you are, like... we could have tried to, like, when you are, like, reloading, taking a breather and all that, try and, like, get into cover as much as you can anyway. Like, we could have tried to go up the staircase on the left-hand side and, like, try and break line of sight from all the people that were still on the point as much as we could, at least. So, there's Reaper. That's scary. We could have just hooked him. Like, after that first shot, like, decently connected with him, we could have just hooked him. Especially somebody like Reaper with Wraith Form, right? You know, I don't know if he's got Wraith Form right now. I don't want to know if he does have Wraith Form or not. Right now, he's low enough where if we hook him, he's probably dead. Just go for it, you know? He did have Wraith Form, as it turns out. Like, somebody with a get out of jail button, like Reaper, Just hook the guy. Like, when it's reasonable, you can, like, kill him in the middle of the fight. Oh, no, I don't want to do this. This is not a good use of company resources. We don't have to be too upset about using Whole Hog like that, because it's not, like, Dragon Blade or anything, but still, you know, not a good use of company resources. Anybody with a get out of jail button like that, though, if you can reasonably kill them with the hook, just do it. Like, Moira, don't give Reaper the chance to fade. Don't give Reaper the chance to Wraith form out. Just fucking hook him and kill him. Hey, we got him. Feels good, man. He's fucking dead. Didn't get to kill anybody with that Dragon Blade, though he was trying his best. Unfortunately. If we hooked him, he couldn't have done that. Damn. Well, he might. I don't know if we actually would have killed him with the one hook, but whatever. In the end, he ends up feeding more alt charge. Maybe it's for the best that we didn't hook him. That means he got to use Primal Rage when he wasn't going to win the fight and fed him more alt charge. Classic Winston maneuver, that one. So they've got an Echo. That's very inconvenient. Echo not as vertical as like Pharah, but also a harder to hit model than Pharah is. So, you know, inconvenient hero to play against as Roadhog. Just in the sky, small, hard to hook, especially for somebody bad like me. I like the big boys that are easy to hook, you know? So here. Just hook this hoe that's right in front of us right now, to be honest. Unless you're really confident you're gonna, like, left-click her and kill her right here. Like, Ana is such an important target that I'll just hook her right here just to make sure I kill her. If you're really confident you're just gonna left-click on her, hey, fucking left-click on her. But me, I'm not confident on something like Ana, so I'll just hook her right there and make sure she dies. Ana's so important to kill, you know? So here comes Reaper. We could have hooked him in there. Tried to kill him at least with the hook. Get like one... There's like... Somebody like Reaper, 250 health. A little harder, just like one kill. Like one hit kill. So you just get like a left click in, hook, left click melee. And like, even if you don't kill him, he's probably just going to Wraith form away from you at that point. Because even if you don't kill him, you'll have mostly killed him. And he's going to be scared. Because getting hooked is scary. And that... If you don't kill him, you at least get him to go away for a little bit. And sometimes, you know, you just want Reaper to go away. Also, minor thing, all things considered, but when you're taking a breather, or when you're, like, want to mitigate damage as much as possible, but, like, right now, like, whenever you're taking a breather, definitely, but whenever you want to mitigate damage, just, like, turn away from the enemy team. You employ a strategic use of Roadhog's ass, because the cool thing about Roadhog's model is he's not built like a snowman. His head doesn't rest like cleanly on top of his model. It's like set forward on the model. So if you just turn away from people, they can't headshot you anymore. And this drastically limits how much damage they can actually do to somebody like Roadhog or like any of the tanks, really. If they can't headshot you, they start doing significantly less damage. So whenever you're taking a breather, it's good to just turn away so you take less damage still while you're taking a breather. You're obviously taking less damage while doing it, but take even less damage than before. And anytime you just want to, like, take less damage in general because you're in, like, a bad spot and you've got to try and, like, run away, actually turn tail and run. You actually move faster going forward. You move 90% going backwards, but they can't headshot you. So you take less damage while you're running away as well. Tanks in general, it's a pretty good thing to do, just, like, turn away from them when you get the opportunity, because, like, someone like Reinhardt, they'll, like, run backwards swinging at people, even though this doesn't accomplish anything. If you turn away from you, they can't headshot you. I don't think you physically can headshot Reinhardt from the back, unless you're, like, a bit above him as well. Someone like Zarya, doesn't matter, because her head does rest on the top of her model, but, like, Winston, Roadhog, D.Va, Reinhardt, all of these people, you turn away from them, you take less damage. Which, someone like D.Va is especially important as well. So, I don't feel like we accomplished too much that game. Mostly just because we spent a lot of time just, like, roaming around waiting for things to happen, as I said previously. So I'll not belabor that point too much more, but, like, especially when you're playing, like, a dive hero or a flanker, it's important to try and, like, figure out who your priority targets are, so you have this sort of, like, list in your head of who you're trying to get to, right? So, like, when we've got the soldier on their team as well, right? It's like Anna's #1 priority, because she's the main healer, and is also very easy to bully around for the most part, unless she sleeps you, in which case you're big sad. And then Soldier's the next easiest to bully around after that, being a long-range hit scan. They generally don't like when people are right on top of them. Soldier, he can, like, kind of get away from you, but if you, like, pile drive him and then shoot him while he's in the air, you'll definitely make him scared if you don't outright kill him. And you can kill him if you're, like, confident in your execution. And then after that, it's kind of whatever. But you have this list in your head, so you're like, alright, I'm going to be trying to get to Anna as much as I can. Alright, I can't get to Anna because she stood, like, right next to Roadhog and Lucio, so I'm, like, not going to accomplish anything. Can I get to Soldier instead? And maybe yes, maybe no. If yes, go bully Soldier. If no, then you're just kind of filling time until you have an opportunity to get to those two people, because they're your targets. So if you can't get to either of them reasonably or safely, then you just start, like, shooting Roadhog from far away to get some ult charge, you know. Then you're, like, waiting for one of them to, like, stray away so that you can actually go and bully them. But, like, someone like Hammond as well, you do have the extra benefit of being able to just physically roll through the back of them and be annoying like that. So, like, if you don't have a good opportunity to get to, like, one of the boys that you're trying to get to, another just generally good thing to do is get behind the enemy team and push them into your team. Just, like, roll into them fully from behind and, like, scatter them, maybe, hopefully, but at the very, just, like, push them towards your team. Because, hey, then, generally, the enemy team likes to pick a fight on their terms. If you force the engagement on them like that, they're usually none too happy about it, especially if they're consisting of, like, long-range people. Or if you just push somebody, like, through a choke point, they're fucking dead, you know? Less likely to happen on a map like Busan. King of the Hill maps don't really have many choke points you can really leverage like that, but is a generally good thing to do as Hammond if you haven't got, like, a clear thing you could be doing right now. Or just shooting them from far away. Hammond doesn't exactly do a lot of damage at range, but he does some, and if there's, like, a big boy over there like Roadhog, you'll get some ult charge out of it at least. So, thank you very much for watching. If you did, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. More than happy to answer. If you haven't already, you can join our Discord and ask questions more directly and have a conversation about them, or just shitpost with us. I've started streaming on Twitch Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, 8 p.m. EST till 11 EST. There's a link to the channel in the description. And if you managed to make it all the way through the video and somehow still enjoyed it, please like the video and subscribe for more content of middling quality in the future. And I hope you found the video helpful.